Oh, no camera. That's too bad. Can everyone hear us?
Yeah, they can hear
Hello.
you.
It's the disembodied voice of Jack Malacco. How are you guys?
Hello.
Today we're starting our stream a little bit spooky for October. Hello, how are you guys doing as you see the settings for our camera? There we are. How you guys doing? Oh, as you see the settings for our camera. There we are. And welcome to the Tuesday live stream, aka the Alliance Show. Oh man, a little bit more setting work. And no, there we go.
There we go.
Excellent.
Hey.
How you guys doing? I was getting a little bit scared over there.
It is October.
It is October,
And there are some ghosts hanging around.
a little bit of tricksters going on,
Yeah.
messing with our camera, making sure it's not working. How you guys doing? Good to see you. For all you listeners at home, how are you doing? I know I can't see you, and I can't see the viewers either way. But, I have a good feeling about today. Today feels like a good one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's always good to be here on Tuesdays.
It is. Tuesdays are fun days, aren't they?
Tuesdays
at
are
the Beardbrand
fun.
office.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff going on today, and we got some cool stuff to talk about, too.
Yeah. If you're just tuning in for the first time, my name is Sylvester Lewis. I run a community here at Beardbrand called The Alliance.
And I am Jack Malacco, the video editor / YouTube coordinator here at Beardbrand. And I do a little series called the Yeared Series, where I've been growing out my beard for an entire year. All right, man. How you doing?
Dude, I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
I was looking outside. I mean, we're doing a little bit of an Instagram live before we started this, and we were going to try and do it outside, and just the weather is not good here in Austin right now.
That just like all of a sudden came down 20 minutes ago.
Right before we started this show, and that was really a bummer because we had this whole thing set up where we were going to walk in and show you guys some cool stuff outside the Beardbrand office, but maybe next week it'll come in. Hey man, we got Carlos Costa in the stream today. That's pretty awesome. How you doing, Carlos? And we've got all the regulars in the chat. I'm really excited, and everyone's excited. I'm not wearing shorts either.
Yeah.
If you guys have never seen the show before, I typically wear shorts and scar the audience. But never short shorts. I've never worn my short shorts on stream. Maybe eventually. We'll see.
Well, you know.
Yeah, they might see a little bit too much.
I'll wear my short shorts with you, Jack.
You know what? Yeah, we'll bust out the chubbies.
We'll have a style consultation on short shorts.
Yeah, we'll have to have an intervention for me. But let's say hello to the gentleman behind the camera today. Josh, why don't you go ahead and flip the camera around and show the people your lovely face. For you viewers, we're about to show the man behind the scenes, Mr. Josh Lawson. There he is.
What's up, guys?
And just to his left, your right, we've got Justin, our main man with the money.
Justin!
He is our... Justin, what would you say you do here?
I'm the finance manager.
He's the finance manager here at Beardbrand. I didn't want to say his job wrong. I was going to say he handles the money, but I guess... Yeah,
Money man.
Yeah, money man. Anyway, so...
He's our version of the Monopoly man.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
He makes sure that I can keep my lights on and feed my kittens. Anyway, and then we can't show her because she's not standing behind a camera, but we've also got Randa, our social media manager, behind the camera, literally behind the camera so you can't see, and she's doing some stuff for Instagram right now. But, guys, let's just jump right into it today. We've got 5 style consultations on the way. We've got some cool topics on the way. We're going to talk about style in and of itself.
Yeah.
We're going to give away some gift cards. Of course, the giveaway is going down in the description. We've got all the information down there, so I don't have to repeat myself a million times like I always do. So if you want any information about the giveaway, go down in the description. That's on you guys now, all right? With that being said, you want to jump into some style consultations, my man?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's get right into it.
Let's just jump right into it,
Yeah.
man. All right, so the way these work, guys, is we're going to get one photo. Josh is going to read an email that was sent from these people, and we will describe them for you listeners at home, and then give a little style consultation from the beard to the hair to what they're wearing and everything in between, all right?
Yeah.
Take it away, Josh.
Alrighty, I'm just pulling up emails.
Pulling up some emails. Excellent. How you guys doing? I'm seeing a lot of the regulars in here today.
Yeah.
Did Carlos literally drop in and then leave?
He might have.
It seems like that.
Okay, I have an
Maybe
email.
he's he might just be watching. All right.
All right, are you fellows ready?
I am ready.
All right. So this is Kevin. He says, "Hello, Beardbrand. I'm resubmitting additional information for your request because he sent in a photo earlier.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Him and I had a chat, and he's like, "Should I resubmit?" I'm like, "Just
Yeah.
respond to the email and include some extra info." He's like, "All right, cool, can do." So he's 52, been growing this beard out for 8 months, and
52,
he's asking,
8 months.
yes, 8 months.
Okay.
He's asking, should I trim the sides? But I definitely plan on continuing to grow the length down.
So he wants to continue to trim it down. He's looking for style consultations specifically on his beard alone, correct?
Correct, yes.
And he is 52.
Mm-hmm.
8 months.
8 months of growth.
8 months of growth. Talking about the sides.
Correct. Of the beard.
Of the beard. And remind me his name.
Kevin.
Kevin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You want to describe Kevin?
Yeah,
I'll
describe Kevin. So Kevin has got tats.
He does.
From his hands, top of the hands. I'm not sure about the bottom of the hands, but definitely painful. That would be awesome. Definitely from the top of the hands all the way up on both arms. Mm-hmm. Kevin is rocking a short sleeve cutoff shirt, is what that appears to be.
Full Southern style.
It's like a flannel cutoff shirt. Mm-hmm. And Kevin also has very long hair down to, I would say, maybe the middle of his back if it were combed back, but it is a portion of it is dressed up around his shoulders.
Yes, sir.
And then let's see. Kevin has a 8-month beard, as he clearly said, and it's a pretty rad beard. I would say he's maybe a ginger. I don't know, what would you say? Is that a ginger colored hair? I mean, there's definitely some salt and pepper going on.
I might say that's blonde. Let me put on my spectacles.
I'm gonna go ahead and go against the ginger. That's more of a
blonde. Yeah,
Josh is a true ginger.
As a resident man with the red hair, Josh says this man does not have red hair.
So this man, Kevin, has we'll go with blonde hair, but he does have a very noticeable white, distinctive gray color in his beard. I love the way you
say white.
Yeah, and so he's got again, it's very, very predominant in the beard, but not so in the hair. So he is, just so you viewers that may be listening on the podcast form, he is sitting in his living room.
Yes,
and very, very, very seems to be wearing his beard very well.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let me get into Kevin. All right, and feel free to jump in at any time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I got a few thoughts.
Okay, let's get into it. With an 8-month beard, looking to get the sides trimmed down. Should he get them trimmed down? You know what? I don't think he needs to necessarily. I'm going to put my glasses back on so I can get a full-on perspective with this. But from what I can see right here, the picture is kind of far away. We're looking down at an angle, which it is a good picture. Don't get me wrong. I would prefer to look down on someone. Not literally, but well, actually, no, yeah, literally within the picture rather than figuratively.
Yeah.
Rather than up at them, because a lot of times what happens is guys will send in pictures that are looking up at them, and then I can't really get the situation of what's going on.
No, this is actually a really good photo.
This is a good photo. I just wish it was a little bit closer in for him, but that's not really his fault. Other than that, it's a really fantastic picture. I like those tattoos. But no, he's got a good style going on. I like the long hair, and I think it pairs well with the beard. It's cool because it's sort of a textured long hair. Like it's towards the end of it looks almost like the kind of texture in his beard, which is interesting. It pairs really well together. And I like the two tones going on. I like the fact that he's got the blonde in the hair, and the beard itself is white, which is really cool. And I think if he was to go ahead and trim those sides, it would end up looking a little bit too cylindrical, because he's got sort of an oval-shaped face with a higher hairline. And if he was to continue to let that get trimmed in, it would only accentuate that oval shape. What do you think?
Yeah, I would line up with those thoughts as well. I think this overall look right here for Kevin is incredible.
Yeah.
I dig the tats, I dig the cutoff flannel shirt.
Yeah, man.
In his style. But then in the hair style and in the beard style, Kevin, if this is an 8-month beard, man, I can't wait to see where you'll be at the 12-month mark. I don't think you need to trim up the sides. I say you keep growing what you've got. And then maybe revisit that idea in the next 30 days, or maybe revisit that idea at the yeared mark. And again, you can trim your beard at the yeared mark and not take off any of the length, just trim for shape it sounds like you're wanting to do. But yeah, man, the texture of the hair, like you said, matches the beard.
It's really cool. I don't see hair like that too often.
I think you're rocking this with confidence, especially in the fact that it's two-tone. I'm happy to hear that you're not looking to change that up, at least from what you wrote in.
Yeah.
So keep growing, man. Looking awesome.
Absolutely, man. I don't think I have anything else to say other than, man, this dude is reminding me of, either a Viking or a heavy metal player.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, something right out of Sons of Anarchy. It's badass. I really dig it. All right, should we gong him? I think we should gong him. Go ahead. You can go ahead and gong him. There we go.
Ooh, nice soft one.
I do like that. We're getting better at it each time. Here we go. All right, who do we have here?
Let me grab his email.
All right, how's everyone doing in the chat? Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. Oh, Did you see that? The lights just kind of flickered because of the rain. We got a big storm going on outside. Hopefully that's not affecting the internet.
All right, ready?
Go for it, man.
So I'm just going to read this verbatim.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Can I offer one thing before we go with this? Can we go back to that last guy? Carlos has a suggestion. So Carlos says, this is Carlos Costa from the channel, by the way, has offered his advice for this for Kevin, and he says, I'd like to give Kevin a suggestion. Tie the hair into a bun and do not trim the sides of your beard at all, at least for 3 months. You look dope. Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Damn.
Sorry about that, Josh. Let's keep on going.
I hope Kevin's in here. Is Kevin in here
quick.
today, Josh? Did he respond and confirm if he was going to be in?
Let me double check.
I don't see him in there, but
It's not a big deal.
we can always send this to him afterwards.
Cool.
He said
It's good to have Carlos in the stream today.
Yeah, it's nice to see him.
Yeah.
I let him know that we'd feature him today.
Okay.
He responded back, "That would be awesome, Josh. Thank you, Kevin Callahan. P.S. I've been using Beardbrand products for a while. Currently
awesome.
using Spice Citrus Oil and Balm
Nice.
from my iPhone."
It makes so much sense that for me at least, that he's a Spice Citrus guy.
Really, I would peg him down for either a Temple Smoke or honestly Lumberyard.
No, man.
Yeah.
Spice Citrus. Yeah, definitely.
I might have to jump. That is one of that and Four Vices are the two I always neglect. Oh, there he is. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up?
Did you enjoy your style consultation?
Yeah, man. Hopefully you got some good takeaways from that.
Absolutely. All right, let's jump into style consultation number 2. Sorry about that, Josh. I didn't mean to derail.
Thanks for
No
working
worries,
with us,
no
Josh.
worries. All right. Read this verbatim. Dear Beardbrand, hello. My name
Hello.
is Taha.
Okay.
Taha?
Taha.
Taha. It's Taha. So
The
yeah,
Americans
Taha.
are back at it again.
I'm sorry, bud.
Sorry, Taha.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
We love you.
Resending my beard with my story.
Okay.
I'm a Brit born and raised, but
Okay.
ethnically I'm Pakistani.
Okay.
I've just turned 20 and started growing my beard 16 weeks ago.
All right.
I had never ever grown a beard of any kind before.
All right.
I decided this summer that I would take much better care of my looks as well as my diet.
Hey, that's great to hear.
Now that it's the end of the summer, I've made a little progress in both, I suppose. But it seems neither went quite as well as I hoped.
Mhm.
I grew my beard because I figured it provides definition to one's face when you're as fat as I am.
Oh, come on, Taha. I wouldn't say that.
You're looking good, dude.
Yeah.
I had a lot of people telling me some harsh things about it, but watching your videos right from the start, I knew it wouldn't stop me from growing it.
Ooh, we've got some things to talk about today, Taha.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, while I really wanted my mustache, it's one of my weakest areas of my beard.
Man after
I almost
my own
have
heart.
no growth still under my lip, and the sides of my jaw seem to grow longer than my chin. So it's like my beard is a pair of fins.
Pair of
And
fins.
pair of fins.
Oh, pair of fins.
Pair of fins.
Oh, pair
Okay.
of fins. Okay.
Got it.
Sorry. In an ideal world, I'd grow it super long and braid it like a Viking. But I just want it to have shape and look
Yeah.
sharp.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Really appreciate all your videos, especially the ones regarding confidence.
Hey,
Sorry if this was too long. Thank you so much. Kind regards.
No, absolutely, guys. You don't feel that you need to make your messages to us short. I would actually encourage you guys to write longer ones like
Yeah.
that.
Me too.
Now let me go ahead and I will describe Taha to our listeners at home. And if you feel like listening, if you're a viewer, go right ahead. So Taha, as he so kindly put, was 20 years old. He is wearing rectangular glasses, kind of thick frames. Looks like a Ray-Ban variety. Mustache is a little bit weaker, as we said, but let's talk about the beard itself. So the beard is really at its thickest in the under jaw part, right? Grows pretty low, but at an angle. No patches from what I can really see. Mustache does not connect fully to the beard. It does a little bit, but only with a few hairs. You can expect this at his age, though, at 20. But again, let's go back to the thickest part. It is black hair, and it really becomes its most thick right where it connects to the neck. Pretty dense, too. And let's talk about the hair on top. Really thick. He's got it styled into a pretty nice corporate style. It doesn't look too matte or wet or anything. It looks like he might have put a little bit of styling balm or something like a clay in there just to kind of brush it to the side. Not heavily styled or anything like that. And then other than that, like you said, he is of Pakistani descent, and he's wearing what appears to be a black hoodie. All right? You want to offer your advice?
Yeah, man.
And I'll jump in.
So, Taha, right?
Yes.
Yes. I think he's actually in the chat, so it's good, it's good to see him in there. But hey, Taha, what's up, man? First of all, I want to make sure and start out by saying you're 20.
Yes.
And this is just the beginning of the road for you. And what the biggest point I want to convey is that when you are 20 years old, your beard is only going to mature as you grow in your age.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to fulfill the genetics. Kind of like if you were to let your beard grow for 6 months. When you get to that 6 months, your hair is going to be longer than it was when you first started growing it out.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
like it would be longer than it was at that 3-month mark. So when you're 20, my point is that when you're 20, your beard is going to be different than when you're 23.
Right.
Like it's going to be different when you're 28. Like it's going to be different when you're 30, and so on. So it's hard to sometimes maybe see that right here in the moment, but if you can get that big picture look, that should inspire your growth, and that should inspire your ability to evolve your style and change with your age, and change as you continue to grow.
Right.
So be encouraged, man. What I think actually is the beard you have now complements you and suits you really well. Even with the weaker mustache that you have, I honestly, legitimately think that what you've got, you are rocking what you've got and what you're able to grow right now. And even with the weaker mustache, this whole look right here suits you really well. So I wouldn't change up a thing. If anything, I would just maintain this beard that you have now. Keeping the cheek lines very clean, like it is very apparent that you do. I can't tell from this photo, but it does look like there might be just a little bit. It might be a little thicker right through the chin, so you may want to check with a barber to have them give that a little bit of definition and shape. I'm not sure if you're doing this on your own, but that is something that stands out to me right away. And then the head hair, man, dude. When you are so young and you've got such strong genetics in your hair, you've really got to rock that and take work that to your advantage. So I would recommend a little bit of sea salt spray. It's going to work perfectly for your hair, and maybe some styling balm for days when you want just a little bit more shape and hold. But the sea salt spray is going to give you some volume. It's going to allow you to play with that with different styles, and then the styling balm is going to offer you a little bit of extra hold on days when you're looking for that. I think the shape of the glasses look good on you as well, man.
It does.
So,
he's got that down.
All in all, keep growing, rock what you got, and like I said, what you're doing now, whatever you're doing today, keep doing that. Maybe just maybe add some products like the sea salt spray and the styling balm if you're not already checking those out.
Yeah, and it's funny. I mean, I was just about to say this, and someone actually put it into the chat. We are our own worst critics when it comes to our beard and our appearance.
Absolutely.
And I'll speak to the confidence thing for a minute, because I do like when people say like they like these confidence pieces, and they do like the confidence videos, because it kind of makes it all worth it. And Tom, I mean, brother, you're saying you're fat? I don't see that at all.
I don't
this
see
guy,
that either.
I see a trim, nice, handsome young man, and I don't know why. I was a victim of, or not a victim, but I was guilty of this myself at your age, man. I don't know why we were all so in a rush to have the gigantic beard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is nothing wrong with a young man having a young man's beard, because you are a young man. If you have the beard of a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old, when you're 20 years old, it's not only going to make you look older, it's just going to really just give you this look that really isn't your age or isn't you yet. Because when you grow a beard, man, it's a journey, and in that you're going to experience the different stages. Right now you're in the beginning, and you're doing a fantastic fucking job right now, man. Pardon my French. Anyway, but I think it looks great. So if anything I was going to tell you to do, don't be afraid to trim things up every once in a while, man. It's getting heavy underneath. If you want to give that a trim up so that everything looks a little bit more proportional with your mustache, do it, man. You don't necessarily have to let everything get big and wild right now, because you're 20, brother. You've got plenty of time for that thing to get big, burly, and massive. And it looks like it's only going to get bigger and better as you get older, man.
I agree.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got a million stories of people that have had that situation going on in their life. So, yeah.
I got 2 more thoughts I want to share.
Absolutely.
One is with the weaker mustache. I think it's really cool to see your evolution of your mustache, Jack.
Yeah.
You know, when you first started out with the yeared series, it wasn't quite as dense or thick.
No.
And now that you're approaching the year mark, dude, I would never have known or guessed, if I had just looked at your mustache now, that it was thinner and a little less dense back when you started off the journey. So what I would encourage you to do, Taha, is if you want to keep the definition in the mustache, keep doing that, but maybe let it grow and just kind of see how, like, maybe set like a goal of 3 months and say, I'm not going to trim this mustache for the next 3 months. I'll trim my beard, keep it as it is there, but I'm not going to trim the mustache. I'm just going to let the mustache grow and see what happens in 3 months. Absolutely. And then from there you can decide. The second thing, this is the Alliance show, so if you're just tuning in for the first time or you're listening for the first time, the Alliance is a private community for guys who want to talk about style, talk about hair and beard and body style, but also sharing the journey of growing to become the best version of ourselves, right?
Yep.
So the Alliance challenge this month is actually really, really interesting and unique because it focuses around health. And so I would challenge you, if appearance or if this is something that you're struggling with, I'm challenging you to partake in this challenge, and that is to find a way to sweat for at least 30 minutes one time per week for the entire month. That's the goal.
Okay.
It's just 30 minutes one time a week at minimum. And the only motivation or the only thing you'll want to do that one time a week for that 30 minutes is at least break a sweat.
Okay.
Hopefully that'll kickstart your track to maybe a healthier lifestyle, if you will. Not saying that you don't live a healthy lifestyle now, but if you want to change it up, that would be something that I would recommend you do. Get in. You don't have to be a part of the Alliance to get in on that. Of course, we would invite you to come in, but because we challenge you every single month with a new challenge. But this one, since you brought it up, I would throw it out there for you.
All right, man.
Cool.
And I think
Sorry, we took a little longer on that.
No, absolutely. That's what I love. I love this kind of stuff. All right, Taha, gong 'em. Ooh, soft one.
That was a soft one.
All right, let's get into style consultation numero tres. I'm gonna catch Eric, or I saw Eric in the chat, so I was saying his name. I'm gonna catch Josh off guard. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Just moving some stuff around.
I see some stuff going on behind the scenes. What's going on over there?
Some behind the scenes. Yeah,
don't worry about it. Behind the scenes stuff.
Don't worry about it. We're good. Don't worry about it.
Taha, I hope that does give you a little bit of, one, motivation, and two, some style advice. All right, let's go on to number 3. Here we go.
This is Jonah.
Jonah. Oh, yeah.
So Jonah says, "Hey guys, I'm 23 years old, and I've never tried to grow out my facial hair until I saw my first Beardbrand video a few weeks ago.
There you go. Welcome.
Yeah.
Immediately wanted to grow a beard and an epic stash. I'm just over 2 weeks in, and I'm not having
holy cow
a hard time with the cheek. Wait, hang on. I lost my train of thought again. I'm just over 2 weeks in.
Okay.
And I'm not having a hard time with the cheeks coming in. I'm confused by that part.
Maybe he is having. It might have been missed.
I think I follow.
He's having a little bit of a hard time.
I think he's having trouble with the cheeks.
Okay. The hairs are there. The hairs are there, just at a much slower rate than the mustache and around the chin.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Any suggestion, especially for blondes? Thanks. Sent from my iPhone.
Okay. Would you like to describe Jonah, and then we'll get into this?
Well, first of all, Jonah, cool name.
Yeah.
I like that name, rad name. Jonah is, let's see, Jonah has got a checkered button-up shirt on, and the color in the shirt is orange and blue. Go Chicago Bears. And then Jonah also has a, I would say kind of like a dad hat on. It's at least the style of a dad hat, but it does seem to be like a khaki colored hat. And then Jonah has, we can't tell if he's got long hair. It does look like he's got some fringe coming out the front of the hat underneath the bill there. But he does have some sideburns. And then as he described in his email, very, very patchy throughout the cheeks. So I would classify Jonah into what we would call a patchy beard.
Okay.
But you can very clearly see that there's great density or great potential for growth through the mustache, down the goatee, and down to the goatee. But again, the patches are thin. He definitely has blonde colored hair. And green, maybe blue colored eyes. And then pretty fair complexion and skin. So Caucasian for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready to rock and roll?
Rock and roll, baby.
All right, Jonah, dig on this. So here's the deal, my man. You got that excellent growth. You said 2 weeks at 23 years old, and this is the stash you were already...
No, 24 weeks.
24 weeks?
Oh, 24 weeks.
24 weeks. I was going to say 2 weeks. I'm like, holy cow. 24 weeks. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
24 weeks in, and he's 23 years old. Hey, that goes together. And what we can see here is a pretty strong mustache already. He's got a bit of a gap in the middle, and hey, I'm speaking of as a man who's got one of those himself. Man, what I would encourage you to do is, I think a lot of us are obsessed with trying to get the full gigantic beard, or the full natural beard that we always think in our head. And man, I'll tell you, I think you've got the makings of one, either a good circle beard, or two, a great Van Dyke. I mean, look at this, man.
Van Dyke for sure.
He's already
man.
got it there. Now, what the thing you want to keep in mind with Van Dyke is you're going to want to have some intentionality with that. So shave up those cheeks. Just say, screw it. Those will come in eventually. I can already see the hairs there, so give them time. In the meantime, though, man, I'm going to push you towards trying out that Van Dyke where you're going to shave those cheeks. You're going to shave the underneath of your jaw and your neck. Keep that chin hair, keep the soul patch, and keep that mustache, because those are your strongest features. And man, those will look badass altogether. Because right now, I can see a little bit of the hairs kind of here and there, and you're kind of in that phase of going, well, am I going to go this way, or am I going to go that way? And I think if you make the conscious effort to go for the style of Van Dyke or a circle beard, it's going to look awesome, man. Do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, so I was just, Jonah's in the chat.
Yeah, he is.
And he was saying that this is actually 2 weeks of growth. So holy hell, man.
It is 2 weeks of growth.
It is 2 weeks of growth,
Jesus.
yeah. So, dude, you got potential to grow out a pretty gnarly
Holy
mustache,
cow.
pretty gnarly throughout the center of the face, which is for us patchy beards guys, which I would probably throw myself in a patchy beard area category, is you have potential to grow throughout the center of the face. So grow that mustache out. And if you want to grow the goatee as well, you can do that too. But like Jack said, it's going to take some intentionality. Don't be discouraged with the patches on the side, on the cheeks. Keep those nice and trim. You don't have to shave it. You can shave it if you want, but maybe use like a no guard on your clippers if you have them. Mm-hmm. Keep the sideburns. I think the sideburns look pretty gnarly on you. And then grow that mustache out. If this is 2 weeks, man, I always say, set a threshold of 100 days, and that'll really let you see what you're capable of growing. And then from there, you can start to make the style changes that you want and accentuate the stronger areas of your growth.
Absolutely. And I don't think I have anything else to add to that. I mean, that sums it up. Jonah, get that intentionality in there, man.
Yeah, man. Keep
All right.
growing.
Keep on growing. Let's bang him. Or bang him. Gong him.
Whoa.
Hey-o.
Whoa, let's gong him.
Yeah, you guys were right. The
was
subject
2
of the email said 24-week beard, but in the email it says 2 weeks.
Got it. Okay.
I was going to say, I'm like, am I losing my thoughts?
Well,
like,
that's good. I mean, I'm glad that these the last three guys are in the chat. So if you want to send in your style requests, we'll throw this information here now if that's all right. Send in your style request to style@beardbrand.com.
Yep, it's up over there.
And tell us a couple of things. Tell us your age. Tell us how long you've been growing for, and tell us what your goal is. And then we'll try and do our best to get back at you and let you know when we're going to feature you in the stream. That way you can jump in and receive your style consultation. 1, but 2, if you have any follow-up questions, you can certainly throw them in the chat, and we'll try to get to them before the end of the stream.
Absolutely. All right. Who is number 4?
This is Fabian.
Fabian. Good name.
Fabian,
right.
What's up, man?
Ready for the email?
I'm ready for the email.
Hey guys, here's my photo for the live stream.
Okay.
My name is Fabian, and I'm 20 years old. I let my beard grow for about 6 months, and my goal is to get a full beard.
Okay.
But I need a statement to my beard and maybe a tip. How can I shave my neckline next to my ears? Because I can't, so this pats of my beard. I think maybe like he's struggling to line up his beard around his ear.
Okay.
I think.
Josh, will you do me a favor? Will you read the email one more time?
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, here's my photo for the live stream. My name is Fabian, and I'm 20 years old. I let my beard grow out for about 6 months, and my goal is to get a full beard.
Okay.
I need a tip on how to get my beard, or I need a statement to my beard and maybe a tip.
Okay.
So he's asking for help.
Okay.
And how old is he?
He's 20.
20. Oh, we got some young guys in here today.
So he's asking how he can shave his neckline, how he can continue that up to
I've got some
right
ideas.
in front of his ear.
Yeah, Jax, you can.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and describe Fabian, and then we'll get this rolling, okay?
Cool.
So Fabian's a young man, as he says. He's out in the field wearing a white T-shirt with a snake on it. Cool. Big rectangular glasses, and a, let's say, I would say kind of a dirty blonde kind of haircut, very high up there, cropped sides with a little bit of the hair tousled to the side. Mustache is there. It's very lightly blonde. It's kind of hard to say. Let me double check with my glasses. Would you say that?
I would say it's the strawberry blonde.
Yeah, kind of a strawberry blonde, lighter. Kind goes into the heaviest part of the beard, which is the underneath, mostly in the chin. Cheeks are very low down to the jaw, and that's it, with a kind of a rectangular face, I would say. Rectangular oval?
Yeah, rectangle.
I'd say more of a heart
maybe
shape.
Maybe even
is that what a heart shape is?
I would say even heart shape or maybe triangle.
Inverted triangle?
Yeah.
Inverted triangle.
Those are the ones I always screw up.
Yeah.
All right, Sylvester.
Cool, man.
What do we have for Fabian?
So first of all, Fabian, number one, the congrats on. Tell me again, Josh, how long he had been growing for? Was
6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
Holy hell, man!
That's like some dedication.
For 6 months of growth. That is an incredible. I say it all the time, but anytime you put into your beard and your hair, it's seriously already an incredible feat on its own. So 6 months of growth. You're maintaining your style and your lines from the photo that I can see here. It looks pretty damn well. So keep doing what you're doing, man. Like seriously, it's working really well.
Yeah.
As far as to answer your question, I believe the question that he asked was taking care of the
neckline,
kind of the neck area. So first of all, rule of thumb is you don't want to go more than 2 finger lengths on the Adam's apple. Above the Adam's apple. So that should be you should go no lower than that. Then I see it's still crazy to me, Jack, how many times I go out and I'm out and about and I still see guys doing this kind of wrong.
Yeah.
And so two fingers. I like to go one, at least one. Start out with one, and then if you need to move up from there, you can move it to the 2.
From the Adam's apple?
From the Adam's apple.
Right, from the top of it.
Yes, and then you can do a couple of things. Now, this is very, very tricky to do at home on your own. It's easy to clean your neckline, but the side over here, where depending on how your hair grows, that's where some guys really can mess it up. And then, so if you don't have any experience in doing this, or if you're just not confident enough in doing it, see a barber, because
seriously, they will help.
Find a barber that will help you do that, because if you're right-handed or if you're left-handed, or unless you're ambidextrous, it's going to be very hard for you to get consistency on both.
Yeah, that's a tricky
sides.
thing to do, man.
And if you're switching hands, you're going to, the balance in your right hand and the way you hold the clipper in your left hand is going to be completely different.
Yeah, absolutely.
So unless you feel very confident and you've put in a lot of time and practice to doing it, I would recommend seeing a barber and having them do it, because the way your hair grows on this side could potentially be different than the way it grows on this side, and it may require a certain amount of attention on this side or the other side, vice versa. So definitely see a barber, because they have a completely different view than what you may have, unless you do the Brzezinski way, where he's got 2 mirrors, and he's obviously got a lot of experience in doing that himself.
He makes that stuff look easy.
Yeah, and you know, we do have a video. Shoot a note to me at support@beardbrand.com. I got a video I think I could link you to that will really help you with that process over on our YouTube channel.
Absolutely, Fabian.
As far as the head hair, man, dude, like seriously, the whole style looks great. I would maybe challenge you to grow out your hair a little bit, maybe change up your style. I do like the way this style looks, but I think maybe a little longer on the sides, it might complement your face shape just a little better.
Absolutely.
Kind of a fuller hairstyle, kind of like what Jack's working with right now. That length.
Yes.
So
I don't want to get my hair cut till I get it on camera look that I so lovingly put up with. All right, man. I don't really have anything else to add to that one. You pretty much nailed every single point I was going to say on this one.
Oh, man.
All right, cool. Fabian, hope that helps you out, man. And let's get into our 5th and final one of the day, who is someone we actually have met in person before.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Let's bring him on in. There he is.
Greg.
So who is this, Josh? I know it's Greg, but what does Greg have to say to us?
This is Greg, as you guys mentioned.
And who is Greg?
Greg is an individual.
He is an individual.
Who came to CXBB last year.
He was.
And got some style advice from our main man, Sylvester.
He's in one of our videos. He came to a party. Don't know if we danced together. Like, did we?
He was there.
Yeah, we had a drink with him.
I definitely had a drink with him at one point.
Yeah. So just for those who are barely tuning in for the first time or listening for the first time via podcast, CXBB is an annual party that Beardbrand puts on every single year. Traditionally, it's held in the month of September, but in the month of March. But
whoa.
we may be looking to change that up for 2019. Is that the year?
We'll see.
But we'll know. We'll let you know if you're subscribed to the newsletter. We'll let you know the date, the time, and all the deets that you'll want to find out, so you can join us here in Austin, Texas, for that particular party.
Absolutely.
But we held a VIP event the day before the party this past year for the very first time, and Greg was a part of that VIP crew.
Yes, he
who
was.
had a haircut by Mahesh himself, who flew in from the UK.
That was fun.
And we gave a style consultation. Mahesh gave him a trim and a haircut, and then he hung out with the Beardbrand team and with Eric and Carlos
Came back to
and
the office for a
Mahesh
little
and
bit.
Jack and came back and hung out with us at the office along with a whole crew of other people. And then the next day we all hung out and had a big party together and celebrated life.
Yeah, it was fun.
So sorry to interrupt, Josh, but I wanted to lay some context on that. Greg actually this is his first time growing out his beard and his hair. So this is the very first time that he's ever grown out his beard. And he had grown it out, I believe, for 6 months prior to coming to CXBB last year. And he hasn't cut it yet since Mahesh trimmed this.
Oh, really?
So he
Back in
hasn't
March?
cut it. Yeah, he
Holy
hasn't
cow,
cut the
man.
hair or the beard since
March 13th.
March
And it's getting beastly.
13th.
Yeah.
2018.
All right.
13th or 12th?
I think it was the
13th.
13th. Yeah.
13th.
13th,
Sweet.
14th.
All right, hit us with that info,
14th
Josh.
was the party, 13th.
Oh, there we go.
Anyway, Sylvester, I need some style advice.
Okay.
Look at the pictures I have attached. I have let the gray grow in like you suggested.
Okay.
I'm at that in-between stage in growing my hair out. Should I let the beard and hair grow or cut it? Do I let it go natural or dye it? I'm looking forward to your feedback. Thanks, Greg.
Okay.
Cool.
Got some thoughts.
Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts, Jack. I'll let you go. I'll describe Greg, and then you can give your thoughts, and then I can share a few thoughts too.
Josh, can we go back to the screen so I can see the full
Yes, you may.
beauty of Greg? There we go. Awesome. Do you want to describe him?
Yeah, so Greg is got a full, I would say a full year at this point.
Longer than me, man.
He's only cut it, if I understand the story correct, and Greg, I'm not sure if you're in the chat, but correct me here if I'm wrong.
Been here earlier.
Greg has only had his hair cut once in the time he's grown out this beard and mustache. And again, as you heard earlier, that was back in on March 13th, 2018. So he's got quite some length and growth in this hair. This is a very thick, dense, full beard, full mustache.
Yes, sir.
And he's got his head hair is actually reaching down to the top of his shoulders. And so he's been growing out his hair at the same time. The unique story or fact that you'll want to know about Greg is that prior to coming to CXBB, Greg had been dyeing his hair blonde. And so he would dye his head hair blonde. His beard as well would be dyed blonde. And so, like he mentioned in the note, like he mentioned in the note, he's looking for some style advice, and Greg's hair seems to be a little bit salt and pepper. So underneath it's black with white, which is why I believe he wanted to dye the beard in the first place and the hair.
Right. And honestly, I'm going to come out right and say it. I don't think he should dye it at all. I like this look. I think this is a great look. That is a wild beard, man. The fact that he'd been growing it out, I mean, not even barely just a year. Same with the hair, and it's grown that much in that time. Those are some insane genetics, and I'm digging it. I think it's fantastic, man.
Yeah.
And Greg, the most I would ever do is maybe watch some of the videos of Mahesh getting his beard trimmed, and that's all I would do. I think we'd just maintain that beard as it gets longer and stronger. Maybe get the little bit of the bottom down so that it has a little bit more of a definite shape. I can see where it gets a tiny bit more transparent there at the bottom. Maybe just bring that up just a scoop if you're done with the beard. Otherwise, man, I dig that long beard look. The mustache came in super strong as well. I mean, there really isn't much I can add for this one, and I think the hair looks really cool too. I do like the haircut that you got from Mahesh. Maybe if you want to do anything, go back to that style where it was a little bit shorter, but you were still slicking it back, kind of that 80s style. I really, really dig your style, man. I remember actually when we did when we filmed your video, I was saying like, man, I wish I could grow my hair out like that.
Yeah.
Man has a very nice set of head hair and a beard. Man, there's really not much more I can say about it other than don't touch that dye. Leave that alone.
Yeah, I would echo the same thing. I'm a big advocate of flowing with your body's natural chemistry, and so if you're going gray, I say rock what you got, rock it
Yep.
with confidence. I think it's a way to distinguish yourself from a crowd and stand out. And bring your style and make it look a little bit different than maybe some others out there, which is, again, I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying it allows you to stand out in a very unique way if you can rock it with confidence. So I say continue to grow it out. And you're absolutely right. This is the awkward phase when you're growing out your hair and you're growing out your beard, and you're growing out that color.
Right.
One thing that you could potentially do, and this is just an opinion, but if there's a hard separation in the hair, so it started to grow out black and gray, but the back side is blonde or it's a different color, and the same with the beard, then you could potentially go back to the person that dyed it, or go to a salon, or to somebody who, a barbershop, maybe where they perform these kind of services, and have them do some highlights so that it kind of blends in while you're continuing to grow it out. So there's not that hard line of separation of two different, or three different in this case, colors. You'd be able to do some highlights in there to kind of continue working all that color out of your hair.
Absolutely.
And then, my advice to Greg is simply, I personally I'll echo what Jack said, I liked the hairstyle and cut that you got from Mahesh. I would take that video and go to a local barber, and have them watch it so that they could perform the similar haircut.
Or come to CXPB next year.
Or hell, man, we'll see you at CXPB in 2019.
Absolutely. Man, I can't get over it. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. Look over the comments. We've got Carlos in here. We've got Greg in here. We've got all the regulars from the Alliance. We've got... what's it called? We have Men's Club Barbershop, which is one of the barbershops we've featured before. I mean, Mahesh joins us, and then everyone else joins us. I mean, we've got like a lot of heavy hitters in here today. This is insane. And then there's like 3 people watching us in this actual room, which is crazy. It's a good day. It's a good stream.
Man, maybe we'll invite some viewers to come in and maybe sit in the audience.
I'd love to get some guests
like a live
on the
studio
show,
audience
actually,
type thing.
That'd be
The
awesome.
Alliance show is filmed
in front of a whole audience.
studio
A
audience.
little applause sign and everything.
We'll bring Jimmy Fallon in with his stash.
Could you imagine?
That'd be awesome.
Oh, man. So, Greg, did you have anything else to add?
No, man.
Can we gong him? All right, Greg.
Let's gong
Hopefully
him.
that helps you out. There we go. Can we go back in full screen real quick? Oh, feels so good to be back in the full screen. Oh, man. So one of the reasons we were ending off with Greg was he is not only a member or someone who came to CXPB last year, but he is also a member of the Alliance. And we kind of wanted to talk to the idea of one of the challenges that we've been doing in the Alliance, or a challenge that happened in the past that's still going on.
Yeah.
Did you want to lay out the terms of what this was?
Yeah, so again...
and we have pictures to show, too.
If you're just tuning in for the first time, or if you're hearing this on podcast, the Alliance is a private community that we just launched. We just completed our first 30 days in the Alliance. And so the Alliance is a private community that we have here at Beardbrand that allows you to talk about style, beard style, hairstyle, attire style. But if you want to go beyond that, you're able to partake in sharing in the journey of becoming the best version of yourself, or how, it's basically a group of guys in my mind's eye that believe in their style. They believe in their taking care of themselves. They believe in the power of investing in yourself, investing into others. And they believe that their character, their integrity, and that bond of those elements can make an impact in their local communities and in their families and in their businesses, because men are constantly investing into other things around them, other circles around them that sometimes they forget to invest in themselves. So this is a place for you to unify with like-minded individuals from around the world. Literally, we've got guys in there from Canada, we've got guys in there from Portugal, we've got guys in there from all around the U.S., from the UK as well. And so it's a place for you to
better every day.
it's a place for you to unite with like-minded people, band together, and when you're feeling maybe a little discouraged, there's a place of encouragement. And when someone else is feeling discouraged, and you yet have the ability to encourage someone else. and inspire someone else to keep on growing.
Absolutely.
So that is what the Alliance is, and each month we'll link a description down in the.
It's down there, yeah. If you guys want to go check it out, we've got all the info down there.
Select the link below, and you'll be able to find out more information. There's additional perks for being a member, such as number one, there is a fee to be in the community. It's $30, and the unique thing about that is that gives you access to everything we just talked about, but that also gives you access to Beardbrand products. So if you're purchasing Beard products on a regular basis, this gives you the opportunity to network with people and also use that $30 to purchase products from the Beardbrand store.
There you go.
You can use them every month, or you can rack them up and save them up for a later date and time. So so now that we got all the information out and aside,
it's out there.
We issue challenges in the Alliance every single month, just like we were telling our friend a little earlier about this month's challenge. So this particular challenge is challenge number 2 in the Alliance, and it's where you upload a photo. The challenge is for you to upload a photo of your beard, hair style, so kind of like a selfie.
So the hair and the beard.
Yep, the hair and the beard, and then show us a photo of your attire style from head to toe. This could be
what you're wearing, baby.
Yeah, this could be an outfit that maybe you go out and hit the town on. Maybe something, a particular piece of clothing that you just feel incredibly confident when you wear or connected to. Yep. But the challenge is that you have to upload a photo, at least 2 photos.
Oh yeah.
And then you got to tell us what about the beard, what about the mustache, what about the head hair that you're feeling confident about or is giving you confidence, and then with the style, tell us what element or what about that particular outfit gives you the most confidence to wear that particular outfit. So
absolutely,
that's what the challenge is. We thought we'd throw it out there to you guys so that you could see that and hear about that. And I think Jack,
we actually have some pictures.
We have some photos, right?
Ours, Josh. Can we throw those up real quick? There we go. Oh, I like how it's shirtless Jack to start the party off. There he is. So guys, this was my example of my style. This was back when I used to take care of my beard. No, I'm just kidding. This was back when I had a recent beard trim. I was out in the lovely beaches of Texas, and I had just gotten a haircut from Cisco down in Shed. So that was really the kind of style that I would like to have, if I wasn't trimming and all that. Do we have any other pictures on there? Or is that's the only one?
No, we have more.
Oh, okay. Can we get a few more?
Working on it.
Oh. But anyway, guys, so yeah, we brought this up because this kind of whips back into what we do here on Alliance Show with showing your guys' style consultations, and you guys have the confidence and the courage to not only send it in and be open to new advice, but also have the capacity to share with everyone else. And I think that's really cool, the fact that people are willing to really be open to change. And I think change... Oh, there we go. There's some more pictures of some different styles.
Guy?
Yeah, so there's some different styles of my hair. That's middle one is kind of what my hair usually looks like, and then as my hair's gotten longer, it kind of droops down to that Superman swirl. I also did a few about my style. That's back when we did a media event with Rooster Teeth, and I think this was a really cool challenge because so often we do this, where we offer advice for other people, but it was really cool to have the opportunity to get it from other people, be on the other end of it and get almost a little bit of a style consultation from the people that were in Alliance, and that was really fun.
Yeah, we've got guys in there that have uploaded photos of themselves and shared where they feel the strongest part of their beard is. Some guys have said my mustache, my goatee is really the strongest area.
Yep.
Other guys are on the process of right now growing out their beard as well, and have shared how some of the struggles and some of the things they've gone through in that growing of their beard. And so, man, it's a really cool opportunity for you to share a little bit of your story and share some of and give your feedback on others. Here's my hairstyle is exactly there. It's no hairstyle. Actually, it is a hairstyle. It's not quite bald. It's what I like to call a velvet head, or
the putting green,
or a Velcro head.
Velcro head.
No, I keep it buzzed down to a number 1 guard on top. I do a bald fade on the side.
Yeah.
And this is just, I'm not ready to pull the trigger and go full bald, full Monty.
I don't think you need to do it yet.
And yeah, I don't. It's just.
Mahesh has a great video about this.
Yeah. Well, yeah. My hairline actually grows very similar in line with Mahesh's.
Oh, really?
Very, very similar. Maybe I should.
Take it.
Maybe I should do a ducktail.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
But the beard and mustache. More to come on that.
Yeah.
The beard and mustache is I've been keeping it short all summer long. So if you've not heard me say this before, I have grown out a year for an entire year. But I like to change. Picture. I like to change things up.
Yeah.
And all summer long, I was keeping it short. I was actually trimming my mustache, which I hadn't done in a very long time. So I was keeping it.
You've gotten it kind of grow out.
Oh yeah, I'm changing it up now. So I've been growing out the mustache for a little while. So we'll see where we're at in a few more months. But yeah, the attire style. Again, I don't know. I'm just sharing in this one. What the summer outfit that I've been rocking is basically a silk button-up shirt. With some Adidas track pants and Adidas shoes and a Stetson hat, which is what I usually wear.
Yeah, I do like your style, man. It's like a style in and of itself. A little bit of Reverend Run, a little bit of cowboy, a little bit of, I don't know, it's got that Brooklyn vibe to it. A little bit of Detroit sprinkled in there.
There you go.
Just a tad bit of country Austin Western. But man, holy cow, I am looking at the time. We are only scheduled to go for 10 more minutes.
Oh man, we got to pull a winner.
Flew by. Can we go ahead and pull 2 winners really quick? Josh, I'm so sorry to make you do like a million things.
Dude, I already got them ready.
Oh, well,
I've been working.
Screw me. All right, let's get number 1 in there already.
Number 1 is Simon Paris.
Simon Paris, I've seen him in here. So Simon Paris, you are winner number 1. What you guys win is a $50 gift card to the Beardbrand website. That's all down in the description, so I don't need to say that shit anymore. But yeah, man, if you are in here, make sure that you respond. Please, I hope to God he's in here. And then we'll go ahead and get our second one tagged once we see if Simon is in here. But in this time, guys, take the opportunity to... there we go. Congratulations, Simon.
Congratulations.
Should go ahead and tag winner number 2.
Let's go ahead and tag winner number 2. And guys, you have the opportunity now to ask a few more questions if you guys should feel so. We can open the floor up to discussion if you guys just want to chat. But this part's really about you guys if you want to just answer questions or ask questions. Who's winner number 2, by the way?
Will Fisher.
Will Fisher. Excellent. That's a good name.
Winner number 2, Will Fisher.
Will Fisher is number 2.
Hey.
Winner number 2. Excellent. So let's see if Will is in here. Oh, Carlos is going to go to bed. Thanks for joining us, Will. Will. Thanks for joining us, Carlos. I don't know, I said Will.
Good night, Carlos.
Good night, Carlos.
Change your name, Carlos.
Yeah, change your name, Carlos, to Will. By the way, thank you, Men's Club Barbershop, for joining us today. Men's Club Barbershop, by the way, guys, is the place that Greg and his son Victor go and get their haircuts and the beards trimmed.
Oh, yeah.
You guys would know them from Jake the Barber, Justin the Barber, and coming on Saturday, we've got Tim coming up. And that is a thorough video. I'm excited for that one.
Nice.
So I'm really excited. Was Will in here? I didn't.
He said yes.
Sweet. Okay, Will. And let's go ahead and get number 3. Not yet. Let's wait till the end, and then we'll go ahead. I'm gonna.
You got some questions,
answer
Jack?
Questions. Yeah. So Joe Green asks, Are there any plans to make a container transport utility bar a la Carlos Costa's video suggestion?
Yeah.
So did you watch that video where Carlos kind of talked about how he wanted something to carry it in?
Yeah.
Maybe. I can't really speak to that myself.
Yeah, man.
As far as what we're doing. I mean, we are the marketing guys.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We're doing the research development. It's in the early stages. It won't be available anytime like right away.
Yeah.
But it is something that we're working on. And as always, as with all our products, we set the bar pretty high. And that's not a statement that we just say flippantly. It's something that we really genuinely mean. So if we do something, we're going to do it right. We're going to make it badass. It's going to be awesome, just like the rest of our products. And so yeah, stay tuned. If you want to find out more information on new products coming out and when that particular scuttle will be available, subscribe to the newsletter.
You just call it a scuttle?
A scuttle, right?
No, that's where you keep your soap when you.
He's
talking more about a transportation.
Oh, just transport. Yeah, I think we would want to probably do something like a scuttle/transport. Maybe it'll be just strictly for transport.
Both.
Maybe
cool.
both. Who knows?
Utility scuttle.
Utility scuttle.
I like that. Man, I need to get a new scuttle myself. Mine is transformed into a coffee cup. So, actually, I could use this as a scuttle. I did see a question from our friend Taha, who was style consultation earlier.
Hey.
He asks, I feel like I shouldn't ask anything. Man, you can always ask stuff.
Yeah,
but how does one use sea salt spray? I have a sample pack with my beard oil I got from you guys, but I couldn't find any videos on how to use it. So we do have some videos to use it, but basically, Taha, what you want to do, I hope you're still in here, I hope you didn't leave, is you're going to want to shake it up. That's going to make sure that all the goodness in there is getting mixed in there. The white clay that's really going to make your hair have a little bit more of a standstill, so that it's not just kind of falling down. Shake it up for a little bit, and then just go ahead and spray. I'd say anywhere from 3 to, what would you guys say, 6? 3 to 6 squirts, sometimes 2 if you're feeling conservative. Yeah. You really don't need that much in your hair.
I would start out with 3 and then work your way up to 4 and then 5, depending on how thick your hair is, how it interacts with your hair.
Yeah, Taha's hair was pretty thick, so he could probably go for like a 4 squirt. But if he's just using the sample right now, man, just hit yourself with 2 to 3 and kind of feel it out. Run the comb through there so that it distributes throughout the hair, and then maybe go through and use your fingers to get a little bit of the rest of the situation rubbed through.
Yeah, and then to really give it some volume and shape, you'll want to use a blow dryer. So
yeah, you can always
we've got a
finish up with a blow dryer.
We've got a video with Carlos in there on how he uses sea salt spray, how he uses styling balm paired together.
Yep.
And how he uses that to get different styles with those two products. So go over to Beardbrand YouTube channel and look for that.
Check that one out.
Hit us up at support@beardbrand.com and we'll help you out.
We'll help you guys out. All right. Hope that helps you, Taha. Jeffrey Young, yes, I've used Bearcern Man Shave Soap before. I don't like it as much as the utility bar, to be honest. Let's see if there's any more questions. Let's go ahead and tag winner number 3, and I'll look for another question.
All right.
Winner
number 3 is Rob Erickson.
Rob Erickson is
where you at, Rob?
Number 3. Evan F. was asking earlier, have we thought about younger audience with more, not cheaper, but less expensive products? And that would be the white line, Evan. We have the white line available at Target if you've ever wanted to try that out. We have Blank Slate and Lumberyard there, which actually Lumberyard is really one of my favorite ones. And I've got Blank Slate in my beard right now. So if you want to check that out, that's Target. You can hit them up at target.com, see if that's something that you want to look into. They are an American company, so hopefully you're in America. I'm sorry, Evan, if you aren't.
Yeah.
But yeah, those would be our starter ones, I would say, like $15.
Yeah, the white line is kind of like serves two things. One, if you're looking to get familiar with how we formulate and produce our products, we set the standard. It's formulated just as well as our gold and silver lines. A little different, and we don't use necessarily. We use good ingredients, quality ingredients. Yeah. But not the most top of the line ingredients
based on the different fragrances.
But we formulate it. We produce it at the same standard. So, but it is if you're on a budget or if you're looking to get familiar with Beardbrand products, you can find those white line products at your local Target here in the USA. You can shop for them in store. You can shop for them online. I just found out that I believe they ship to Mexico now. So,
do they really?
Yeah, Target does.
I didn't know that.
Mexico and Canada.
Mexico and Canada. So there you go, man.
There you go.
Sweet. Check out the white line.
Excellent. Oh, Audio Mind hit me with. Oh, by the way, was our Mr. Erickson in chat? Excellent. Let's bang him.
Gong him.
Why do I keep saying bang him? That is.
God, Jack, stop banging guys.
I gotta stop it, man. Nana's gonna watch this. Sorry, Nana, and Mom, and Sarah.
Gong him.
Who else is watching this? My cats. Knowing my girlfriend, she probably put this live stream on for my cats at home. Audio Mind asks, this will be one of the last questions we answer. When is the year going to get cut off?
Drum roll.
2 weeks. This is week 50. Week 52 is the week it comes off. I don't want to spoil how we're going to do it, right? I mean, I've already said what we're going to do. We're going to shave it off in parts. But
yeah, don't spoil it.
No, I don't want to spoil it.
I'm excited.
Okay.
I know a little bit about it. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not going to spoil how we're going to do it, but I'm actually kind of excited.
It's coming off in a way you probably would not expect, though.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of weird. And I'm not going to say
It's like Mr. Potato Head. You just pop it off.
Just pull it off. I'm going to pluck each individual. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine how painful that would be if I just plucked individual hairs out?
That'd be terrible.
Marco Grady asked, are we planning on producing a travel case for Utility Bar? We've already talked about that. Go back a little bit further in the stream. This will be posted afterwards, so you can always go back and listen to it. But eventually, maybe we'll do something. We did talk about this earlier, though. Let's see. Anything else? Did you see any other questions, guys, that you thought we should answer? What is it called again? I don't know what that was in regards to. A lot more of those utility bag questions. Other than that, I don't really see anything else, so I don't know. It's going to be sad seeing the year go, guys, but, as all good things must come to an end, or all bad things must come to an end.
I have a question here. One more question, Jack.
Absolutely.
Jack, can you dress up as young Gandalf for Halloween?
No. Is young Gandalf a man without a beard? Because I will not have a beard on Halloween.
Yeah, well, maybe young Gandalf didn't have a beard.
He might not have had a beard.
That's
I feel as though our friend Greg T could dress up as Gandalf, and he could pull that off.
Oh yeah,
well.
Greg could.
He's got that long beard. Mahesh could also pull it off. And
no, Mahesh is Master Roshi.
Oh, that's right. For all you Dragon Ball Z fans out there, Mahesh would be Master Roshi. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for all of our listeners at home. Thank you for our viewers. Thank you for our lovely chat. Thank you, Josh, for running the stream. Thank you, Justin, for sitting there and watching the stream. I don't know why you're in here, but thanks for joining us. Randa, thanks for getting in the chat. Carlos, it was great to see you, even though you're not here anymore. Eric, as always, and man, Sylvester, always fun.
Always a good pleasure, man. We'll be here next week, Tuesday, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time.
All right,
hit us up.
And with that, keep on growing, guys. You want to get us out of here with a gong? I'm not going to say bang. We're going to say gong. Well, bang the gong. Anyway, see you guys.